Coming up right now, chilling out in the afterlife. Just how much one company is charging to put you on ice before you're reanimated?
Also coming up, call it an undercover sting operation. A model is caught on camera leaving brief clues all around town.
All right, well, a little bit later on, a dream opportunity turns into an arrest after a fan brought on stage during a Macklemore concert.
Ooh boy, Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
There you go. I think the boys like you.
Hey, I like this.
Mitch
yeah.
English here, and thank you, Daily Flash. I wore this tie just for you, okay, Noah? It's my clown tie is what I call it.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Matt, his signature
Doolittle,
stylist, Matt
everybody.
Doolittle.
Yes,
Looking very dapper there.
I'm kind of depressed though, guys.
Well, is everything all right? What's going on, man?
Looks like they're setting up to get rid of Muppet Vision 3D at Hollywood Studios for the Monsters Inc. stuff coming in. Even though it's from '92, but it was the last thing Jim Henson ever directed. Was Muppet Vision 3D? Yes. So it looks like that's coming to an end.
Did not know that. Interesting. All right, and when will that go away?
Probably in the next couple of years, but they've already got rid of extended hours for it, and it's already kind of known. And usually that stuff's 90%. Those rumors real.
Is our theme park special
Our Disney
list.
file.
Disney file. If you
Yes.
will. Yeah, which he has a whole Disney file on Disney.
Yes, he does. Do you believe that you guys are more adventurous now in your mature stage of life or less adventurous?
Okay, so adventurous like going out and doing, taking risks?
Yes, and travel and that sort of thing.
No, I think probably when I was younger, I probably did more. But now what sucks is that I have the money to do it now.
Yeah.
You know? And the time.
Yeah, Matt?
I'm a little more, but it's because of my wife.
Okay.
I would have never gone to these overseas trips we've been doing. I was always kind of like, do I really need to go over there? We got stuff here.
So you're not bored with keeping things at home?
No.
Okay, the new survey out says that a majority of Americans are bored with their current life.
Oh, interesting.
They find it extremely boring, and they say that a lot of what's sort of fueling their boredom is mundane surroundings. Jealousy was 33% of it, and just the desire to see something different.
Okay, I am 100% certain, that's why I jumped on that, is that it's because of social media. Because we only talk about all the good things in our life, and when we're on vacation, we only show the good views. We don't show the kids screaming, hollering, or, maybe getting bumped in the coach or whatever. And so we feel that FOMO, even at this age. And then as you do get older, you're like, well, I want to do that before I die, and I better do it now. So I can understand that. I'm sure, though.
70% of the people that were researched in this study said that they were absolutely bored out of their mind with their lives. And I think you're right. I think social media is a huge part of that. And they also said that they believe 42 is the best age to start some sort of wild adventure, whether it's a global trip or going across America. But then other people said any age is perfect for an adventure.
I will say I was more inclined to do stupid fun things when I was younger, like skydiving, race car driving, like the extreme stuff. And now I'm like, can we go over to London and have a nice dinner? Like, I don't need to go to the pub and get in a bar fight like I always wanted to.
So, my wife, Liza, so when I was, college age or whatever, I had kids. So, and she was living college life, and we had this conversation. So she's already done everything that she wants to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm ready. So maybe I am. Now I'm maybe a little bit more. I just want to do those things. And every time I say, hey, we got to do this, joking around, she goes, yeah, I did that already. And I'm like, that was illegal. She goes, yeah, I know. You wouldn't think that from her, would you?
No.
She was a little Hellcat.
But that is true. It all sort of depends on what your life is like. 'Cause, in college years, depending on whether you were single or whether you were raising a family.
I had 4 kids to worry about, and so you didn't have any money or any time to do stuff. So, all right, I could buy into that. Okay. Well, one thing maybe you want to look forward to is the afterlife. And now a high-tech startup is giving people the opportunity to put their bodies on ice while they await returning to the living. A German company, it's called BioTomorrow Bio, is charging $200 $222,000 plus a $55 monthly membership fee just to freeze your body. If you prefer to just freeze your brain, just go to 7-Eleven and drink the
Ices?
Slurpees. It's going to cost you $83,000 if you just want to freeze your brain. The company claims that 6 people, 5 pets, they willingly, I don't know, have signed up for the big chill. There are more than 600 people on the wait list with an average age of about 36. Now, the company begins their cryopreservation process right after the patient is declared legally dead. They have storage facilities all across Europe. They also plan on opening up a new location in New York. We don't know what the future is going to bring science-wise, but you also have to bring in the ethics behind it. If, when is a body alive? Can they bring it back? Can you save your body for reanimation? I don't know. It's interesting though, right?
Sounds like a giant scam to me.
I was going to say
Your
that
head's
point.
going to end up on a tuna can like Ted Williams.
Well, speaking of Disney,
Yeah, the fake-
Yeah,
we
well,
always hear
Disney.
about that, which is not real.
It's
Right?
frozen under the castle
Yeah.
of the Magic Kingdom.
I mean, look, if you're willing to take the risk, you obviously know you're spending, what was it,
$222,000.
almost $250,000 for the chance
That maybe.
for a company that could freeze your body, and who knows what will happen with it in the next 50 years. To me, it's like that's a quick $250,000 that they don't have to ever really prove.
And will you be able to remember that? Because your brain dies, I guess, but we don't know where we're at. And we never thought, I always bring this comparison, it was 60 years from the time we took off flight to landing on the moon. And so things could happen 60 years
Well,
from now.
the way things are going now, do you really want to see this place
Nope.
in 250
No, I do
years?
not.
Like, I'd rather go back to the
Good point.
50s.
I did my
honestly.
time, man. I did my time.
A British OnlyFans model is raising eyebrows after posting videos of herself leaving her underwear in public places.
Ooh, gross.
Chloe Lopez uses Instagram to show off how she leaves her undies all around town as a kind of donation. But most people don't seem very pleased with the idea. Thousands have expressed their disapproval. They want her arrested and her account shut down. Many are so outraged they have even wanted to ban her from Spain, where she's currently living, and leaving her undergarments in parts unknown.
I don't think she needs to be arrested. I think it's kind of weird. Like, if I pick that up, I would have to touch it. Let's say I have a germ like that.
She could
I
just
know
open a vending machine.
Matt did try doing that one time. So people would just leave skid marks right there to stop them, and Matt did too. And so they did they collect them now? Is that what they did?
Oh, yeah, there's a whole banner
Help
of
me
them.
get out of that whole conversation that I talked
Fruit
about.
of the Looms everywhere.
Fruit of the
Oh, Fruit of the Loom.
And that was just you and me, and then plus the underwear, right?
Rapper Macklemore called up a fan to join him on stage, but had no idea the concert goer was wanted by law enforcement. The 24-year-old jumped on stage to perform one of their hit songs in front of thousands in the crowd, but that's when an audience member recognized the woman as a felon wanted by police in Slovakia. Authorities were waiting in the wings to take her into custody. While local police did not disclose the charges, a local news outlet says it was in connection with an incident dating back to 2019.
Pop Some Tags is the only Macklemore
That's the only
song.
one I know either, too.
So when you said hits, I was like...
Thrift store shopping.
Was that the name of it? And we don't know if Macklemore was in on it. It was just by chance that this chick kind of popped up there. It'd be kind of crappy if he was like, "Well, I'm going to help you arrest him."
Let me just suggest this: if you're a felon and you're at a concert, maybe it's best that you don't get
go
up
up
on stage.
I've been
That's
on
the
public
point.
productions where we've put the sign out saying, "Hey, we're going to be doing a live production." And they
Yeah.
went, "Nope, I gotta go. I cannot be in the background of anything." And they would leave. They would straight up leave.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Go ahead.
It just reminds me of somebody that we wanted to put on camera back in the day on our show, and they're like, "No, I'm wanted."
Yes.
for.
Yes. You would not do it. I'm like, what did you get into television
But
for?
we wanted to put him on camera, and he was wanted for
like-
charges that we
No,
probably
no,
can't
man.
discuss.
No, I can't be on TV.
I'm like, wait a second, what are you wanted for? Yeah, and that was a whole
Can we
different-
just to do our public duty?
Yeah.
Patrick, can you take the guide cam real quick and just make sure? And if any police officers are looking for these gentlemen at all, just there they are. Be looking. Are any of you wanted by the law?
We got priors.
We'll know after the show.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, moving forward, The Simpsons. It's so weird that they have predicted things in the future. I think the one that pops up in my mind the most is Donald Trump going down that escalator.
Yes.
And it's almost verbatim. It's so freaky. This might freak you out too. There's a photograph now of an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus that has gone viral because of the distinct resemblance to Marge Simpson. I want you to look at the screen. Look at this. Look at
Stop
the clothes
it.
and everything. It dates back 3,000 years. Coffin shows an illustration of a woman with yellow color skin, a green outfit, and blue crown, which kind of looks like a hair. as well as, just looks just like the iconic hairstyle of Marge. According to a Reddit post, the tomb is apparently from the New Kingdom 20th century circa 1186 to 1069 BC. The post also explained how the sarcophagus was for the goddess Nut. Many people, users, have taken the comment to react to the illustration's resemblance to the matriarch of The Simpsons. So weird. Only thing I think it was missing was the necklace. But even still, it is weird how that show keeps on doing it over and over. Just weird coincidences. Even down the old man. Remember the Republican Clint Eastwood was talking to a chair. There's even a thing there where the old man was talking to a chair one time. It's so weird about that. We need stuff like that on our show, right?
Yes.
Predict the future.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English along with Andrea Jackson. All right, he has graced basketball courts all around the world with some high-flying stunts that even the Pope saw as a miracle. Now, former Harlem Globetrotter Herbert "Flight Time" Lang is sharing his story to motivate and inspire people all across the globe, starting with his book. It's called Projects, Popes, and Presidents. Welcome to Daily Flash. Flight Time! What's happening there, Herbert? How are you?
What's going on, Mitch, man? Thank you so much for taking time out to let me be a part of your show, man. I appreciate it a lot.
Well, the Harlem Globetrotters, growing up, were a part of my life. I mean, every Saturday, with a wide world of sports, I would sit there and watch, and I got to be able to talk to many of them. I think what you guys do is incredible. And really, what you have done actually for basketball, too, which we'll talk to you a little bit more. But I want to talk about your journey. You started off Brinkley, Arkansas. How do you go from there to actually becoming a Harlem Globetrotter?
Well, for me, everybody has a unique story. It just, it really is a lot of people believing in me and seeing things in me that I didn't see in myself. And the way that I got to college was through a guy from my hometown's father speaking up and saying that I was under recruited and that they should recruit me. And then it just carried on into the, to Centenary College, where I played for 4 years, eventually winning the college dunk contest back in '98 at the Final Four, which again, a friend of mine going to a Globetrotter game saying, "Hey, Herb, I went to a Globetrotter game and I think you can do all the stuff that they can do." Now, at this time, I couldn't even spin a basketball on my finger, but he was right. It turned into 18 years of a joyous trip around the world, many trips around the world, many friends, and here I am now talking to you, Mitch.
And it's got to be an honor to even just put on a jersey like that. Some key moments, maybe that significantly shaped at least your path to joining the Globetrotters. Can you share some of those with us?
Yeah, I would absolutely have to say, again, my friend who went to the Globetrotter game back in '99, Alan Sahatra, was a big part of it. I'd say during my Globetrotter career, just having the chance to represent my family, my hometown, the organization on shows like The Amazing Race, shows like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And then just being able to meet presidents and popes and being able to be in the presence of people who are difference makers in the world, which is now kind of the journey that I'm on right now, spreading kindness everywhere that I go.
I love that. And you mentioned, of course, mentorship. It's a big part of your book, too. And why do you want everyone to know how important mentorship is?
Well, it's important because nobody gets to the top by themselves. For me, it took people within my community, it took people from my college. And even now, as I continue to advance past my playing days, it's still people that supported me back in the day that are rooting me on and giving me that gas that I need to continue on with this journey, because I feel like I went to so many countries, and now part of what I get to do is go back and say thank you and provide hope to these people who took care of me as I traveled the world.
Thank you so much for joining us, Flight Time. Despite the fact I've lost so much money on the Washington Generals, I don't know why I keep betting on them, but who knows? The book, you want to check it out. It's called Projects, Popes, and Presidents. And if you want more on Flight Time, you can check it out. How about that, y'all? DailyFlashShow.com. We got this interview as well as links to it as well. You can find it on our website, DailyFlashShow.com.
On Wednesday, June 26th, Comfort Keepers, a leading provider of in-home care for seniors, is celebrating their 6th annual National Day of Joy, and they've just unveiled a new survey shedding light on how adult children play a pivotal role in helping their parents embrace the golden years. Joanne Butler has the story.
We all desire to know the secret to happiness and longevity. Well, a recent survey by Comfort Keepers, a company that operates more than 600 offices nationwide of caregivers who deliver uplifting support to seniors, found that a positive mindset about aging can help them thrive. And they're celebrating their 6th annual National Day of Joy to remind people that finding joy is important for maintaining physical and mental health, as well as improving overall well-being.
The National Day of Joy is the last Wednesday in June every year, and this year it's on June 26th. And this year's theme is the power of positivity. Our brand promise is elevating the human spirit, and that is recognizing the importance of positivity, joy in all of our lives every single day. So as we're so busy, it's so important to stop and take a minute to think about, gosh, what is the thing that brings me joy, or how can I bring joy to somebody else? It helps us thrive at any age, especially as we get older, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The research shows that socialization, positivity, and joy can make a huge difference in our later years.
Their annual survey asked adult sons and daughters about how they're helping their aging parents embrace aging with a positive mindset. They found that 3/4 of adult children say it's important to have a caregiver network to support their aging parents' physical, emotional, and social needs.
The other stat that is so great is that half of these adult children tell us that their parent is their best friend. It just reinforces the importance of family and those emotional connections and those bonds, and how important it is to stay connected to our senior loved ones as they age.
Comfort Keepers says it's not just about managing the challenges that come with aging, it's about embracing the possibilities and celebrating the positive changes that come with each passing day.
Particularly as our parents become older, as we become much more focused on things like their safety and their health. But we don't always focus as much on just the joy in life and the happiness in life and making memories. And so it becomes really important to have those activities, whether it's sitting and watching a movie together, taking a joyride, having those in-person moments where we're bonding with our loved one, we're laughing, we're hugging, we're patting their back or patting their hand, we're sharing those memories together is so essential. We know that it helps release oxytocin, which is our love, trust, and bonding hormone, and that actually improves the health of both the older parent as well as the older daughter or son.
For more information, visit comfortkeepers.com. They're also inviting you to share your Day of Joy activity on social media using hashtag National Day of Joy.
In this week's Boss Lady, we are focused on the habits of women who are at the top of their game at work and at home. Here are their top 7 tips for success.
Number 1, set and achieve SMART goals. Setting goals isn't merely jotting down wishes, it's a roadmap to your dreams. Start by defining your objectives clearly. Specificity is key here. Instead of saying, I want to save money, try, I aim to save $500 by the end of the year. Make them measurable, so you know when you've hit the bullseye. Achievable goals are within reach, challenging yet feasible. Don't set yourself up for frustration with lofty, unrealistic targets. Your goals should be relevant, aligning with your values and aspirations. Lastly, time-bound goals create a sense of urgency, spurring you into action. Whether it's climbing the corporate ladder, starting your own business, or mastering a new skill, the power lies in your hands. Remember, a dream without a plan is just a wish. Number 2, self-belief drives success. The cornerstone of every successful venture is unwavering self-belief. It's that quiet voice within that whispers, you can do this. Self-belief isn't about having all the answers or knowing the exact path to success. It's about trusting yourself to navigate the unknown. Even in the face of uncertainty, hold steadfast to the belief that you're capable of achieving greatness. Imagine a world where self-doubt doesn't hold you back, where you boldly chase your dreams without fear of failure. That world is within your reach, fueled by the power of self-belief. Cultivate it like a precious flower, nurturing it with positivity and resilience. Did you find the video helpful so far? Please consider liking the video and type "I am successful" in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to participate in future giveaways. Number 3. Embrace mistakes and move forward. Mistakes aren't stumbling blocks, they're stepping stones to growth. Instead of dwelling on past failures, embrace them as valuable lessons in disguise. Reflect on what went wrong, extract the wisdom from the experience, and use it to propel yourself forward. Picture a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, each strike of the hammer shaping the masterpiece within. Similarly, every mistake you make is an opportunity to refine your craft and inch closer to success. Don't let fear of failure paralyze you. Instead, let it embolden you to take risks and push boundaries. Number 4. Prioritize self-love and mindfulness. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to neglect our well-being in pursuit of our goals. However, self-love and mindfulness are non-negotiable ingredients for success. Take time to nurture your body, mind, and soul, replenishing your reserves of energy and resilience. Self-love isn't selfish. It's a prerequisite for leading a fulfilling and purposeful life. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you extend to others. Practice mindfulness, grounding yourself in the present moment and cultivating a deep sense of gratitude for the blessings in your life. By investing in self-love and mindfulness, you'll not only enhance your overall well-being, but also unlock your full potential. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, so prioritize self-care and watch as it transforms every aspect of your life. Number 5. Maintain a backup plan. Life is unpredictable, full of twists and turns that can derail even the best-laid plans. That's why it's essential to always have a backup plan in place. Whether it's a financial emergency or a sudden career setback, having a plan B can provide peace of mind and security in times of uncertainty. Think of your backup plan as a safety net, ready to catch you if you fall. It can be as simple as setting aside a portion of your income for savings or diversifying your skill set to increase your employability. By preparing for the unexpected, you'll be better equipped to weather any storm that comes your way. Remember, a backup plan isn't a sign of pessimism. It's a demonstration of prudence and foresight. So take the time to assess your current situation and identify areas where you could use some additional support. Congratulations! You've made it halfway through the video, and we're thrilled to have you here with us. So we have a special surprise for you, which is the Millionaire Mindset ebook, Your Key to Wealth Creation. Grab your free copy by clicking the link below. Number 6. Accept help when needed. As independent and self-reliant individuals, it can be challenging to admit when we need assistance. However, accepting help when needed is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our humility and wisdom. Whether it's seeking guidance from a mentor or delegating tasks to colleagues, acknowledging our limitations and reaching out for support is essential for growth and success. Think of it as assembling a team of allies who have your back and want to see you succeed. By leveraging the expertise and resources of others, you can overcome obstacles more effectively and achieve your goals more efficiently. Number 7. Pursue personal development continually. The journey to success is not a destination, but a lifelong pursuit of growth and self-improvement. That's why it's essential to prioritize personal development and commit to learning and evolving every day. Whether it's honing your skills through online courses, attending workshops and seminars, or seeking mentorship from industry experts, investing in yourself is the surest path to success. Think of personal development as an investment in your future, one that pays dividends in terms of increased confidence, competence, and opportunities. By expanding your knowledge and skill set, you not only become more valuable in the marketplace, but also more equipped to tackle the challenges and seize the opportunities that come your way.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English.
All right. This is great, this studio crew. we have
There's
here.
the live with
Are
pleasure.
you paying them extra today?
I'm slipping them some extra cash under the table there. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are happy to have you along with us today. And one of the fun things when you go to work is maybe you'll see a business that has something fun on their signs, you know, and
Yes.
they'll change it out. I think churches are really good at it. They have really good ones. Well, we go to Moorhead, North Carolina, where there is now basically just sign wars going on. So what happened was Ione's Grill and Bar, they put out a sign on their sign said, "Happy birthday, Jeff," right?
Okay.
And left it up there for about a month. Right?
All right.
Well, there was a business right down the street from it called, this is no lie, Dank Burritos. Okay?
Yeah, girl.
Burrito.
Dank burrito, which by the way, I've never eaten anything. Dank means moist and soggy, and I like that.
I don't
Anyway,
know if that's the
Saying
best.
dirty words.
right?
Yeah.
So they put out on their sign, it said, "Hey, Ionas, you need to change your sign," right?
On their sign, they
Said,
put
quit,
that.
yeah, on their
Okay.
sign they said, "Quit being lazy and change your sign," is what
Okay.
they said. Well, Iona's right back and says, "Dank, we're not too busy. We're not lazy. We're just busier than you are," right? Well, this started a thing back
is
and
great.
forth. Well, then more and more businesses started signing up for it. This other place called EJW says, "Guys, do we need to have a taco about this?" Like they
A
plan on the
taco
worst.
about this, okay.
Now in Moorhead, North Carolina, more than 70 businesses are in this big fight with their signs. So if you go through the town, you'll see them kind of like all just talking to each
This
other.
is like an old school message board,
Yeah,
right?
And I actually like it. Yeah, I'm
cool.
sure they're trash talking, but it's all in fun.
At least it's creative and it's outside.
Agreed. 70
It's
businesses.
not on this thing.
It's almost like what social media used to be like. So
It's
I
like a
appreciate
Wendy's
that.
account does, or they'll put up a
They
sign.
do.
Somebody, I think one of the Burger King signs put up next to a McDonald's, like, "At least our ice cream machine works," or something
yeah.
like that.
I think Wendy's has some pretty good comebacks
go
on
at it,
social
yeah.
media. Yeah.
On social,
Yeah,
they're really
they're
active.
strong,
A lot
for
of people
sure.
scratch their heads sometimes going, "Well, what?"
Yeah.
But hey, we're talking about it, so why not?
A town on New York's Long Island is aiming to clean up its trash problem with an aggressive anti-littering campaign. The town's Operation Clean campaign was launched with an ad showing a person known to litter getting some instant karma in the form of a garbage truck dumping its trash on his lawn. The town has also posted signs which read, "Why are you littering? I am lazy. I don't care about
yeah.
natural areas. Mommy still cleans up after me," or all of the above. The town said more than 250 tons of trash has been picked up this year, and another 15,000 pounds of trash was also removed from waterways. The town said tickets are part of their new approach. First-time offenders could face a $1,000 fine for littering. I don't know about you guys, but I remember in elementary school there was a huge campaign to teach you not to litter.
And Woodsy the Owl,
Yeah.
remember had that, and then in the
Give a
70s,
hoot, don't pollute.
the Indian,
Oh, the Indian, the crying
which,
Indian.
by the way, he was
Yes.
not Indian; he was Italian. By the way,
Yeah.
that was what's crazy about that too. I think it's weird for me. I would always joke about it that there are signs in the United States that says no littering.
Yeah.
As if there's a place to litter. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
we have to remind people, listen, not litter. And there's this one road right by our house, and it has to be about maybe less than a mile. There, I counted one time, 7 signs that says no dumping, like along it.
And yet people still do.
Every once in a while, I'll see, like,
Yeah.
I guess, tree. I don't know why. What is the problem with people just like, well, I got trash, throw it out, you know? And when in this day and age,
Yeah.
there's trash can. I will hide my fast food before I get home, so Liza didn't say. I'll go buy somebody's trash can and throw it in there.
So she doesn't see the bag.
Let's keep that between us. But is that wrong? Or is that still considered littering? I'm putting it in somebody else's trash can.
That'll cause a fight on a street, though.
Isn't that weird that it
Yeah,
would?
well, some apartment complexes will get upset too because they get charged by the weight of
is that what
the
it is?
trash sometimes. That's why they don't want you dumping in like
This-
corporate stuff.
That makes sense. I can buy into that. But the fact that we have to remind in this day and age people not to litter when there's no place to litter these days,
Yeah, but
folks.
nothing drives me crazier than when you see somebody throw like trash out the window while they're driving down the street.
Doesn't like California have a $100 fine
Yeah,
if they catch
good
you
luck
doing it?
finding
I got
someone,
I got
sure.
charged with throwing a can that was exploding in my car out the window once. I got $250
There's
fine.
a Molotov cocktail he forgets to
Probably
tell
more
you.
that needs to go to that story, but
We'll be back right after
It
this.
wasn't. Welcome back to the Daily Flash. Well, these hot summer days, and believe me, they are hot and sweaty. A call for hydrating, fresh summer eats, and with more is registered dietitian Carissa Galloway. Welcome, Carissa.
Hi, yeah, no, it's hot out there, and we can
Very,
actually
yes.
refresh with what we eat because this is the perfect snack to hydrate and nourish you. These are whipped cottage cheese celery sticks. They're light, they're super satisfying and tasty, and as you can see here, I use the Dandy celery because it's naturally sweeter, crispier, and I love this, less stringy than other brands. And I really love these fresh cut options because they make it easier for snacking or meal prep. Did you know celery When we think about it, 95% water.
And I mean, it's a great option other than, chips or anything salty that's going to dehydrate you. These rehydrate you.
They do rehydrate you, so you're getting a little light, crispy snack, hydration, perfect for when you've been out in the sun all day. So the key there is when you go to the store, produce section, look for these iconic red and blue packaging and pick up that dandy fresh cut celery today.
Perfect. And where can we go for more information on all this?
Just go to dudafresh.com.
Great. And we'll have that on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Thanks, Carissa.
Thank you.
Well, many Americans are bracing for the financial pinch that comes with going back to school. Joining us today is Courtney, financial expert and consumer advocate from Intuit Credit Karma, to share tips to help parents and students navigate the financial costs of going back to school. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Courtney, as we head back into the back to school season, how can parents save money while purchasing all the new gears and everything else they need for the school year?
So we know that the back to school shopping season can be really expensive. And a recent Intuit Credit Karma survey showed that 44% of parents are dreading back to school shopping this year because of those higher costs. And over half are expecting to spend more this year than they have in prior years. So if this is you, what can you do? The first thing you want to do is assess what you already have and prioritize accordingly. Your student will likely have a supply list, and from there you can check out what you've already got. From there, then you want to track your spending and make a budget. Really try to the best of your ability to see exactly how much you can spend on back to school shopping this year. And you want to be really careful to focus on what your child truly needs instead of what they just want. I know when I was a kid, I always wanted a new lunchbox or backpack every year, even if maybe I didn't need one. And then once it's time to go shopping, you want to be really crafty with how you're sourcing those supplies. You can check out deals, shop around, and you could consider buying refurbished electronics like laptops or tablets if your child needs one to save money. And be sure to check with your school to see if there's other resources available to you. For example, there's some community programs out there that actually provide free electronics to those who qualify.
What tips can you offer for college students and their parents who are struggling to balance the cost of school supplies and dorm room essentials?
Yeah, heading off to college is very expensive, a lot of new expenses to consider, so you want to be sure to shop smart. For that dorm room, you can shop secondhand. First, see what you might already have at home that you want to bring with you, maybe extra bedding or kitchen appliances. And then you can check out online marketplaces or thrift stores for some gently worn furniture or that mini fridge you just can't live without. And textbooks can be a major expense for a lot of college students. So be sure to check with your campus to see if they offer a used book program. You may be surprised at just how much you can save. And then for all those supplies, be sure to check out back to school sales in your area. And if you're shopping in store, there's some retailers like Best Buy or Target that might actually match competitor prices at the register. So you want to do a little bit of research before. And lastly, don't forget about seeing if those retailers have student discounts. There's some major tech brands like Apple that can offer student discounts up to 15 to 20%. So those savings can really add up if you're shopping for college.
Courtney, where can we go for more info?
You can check out creditkarma.com or download the Credit Karma app. We have a ton of tools and resources that can help.
Thanks, Courtney, and we'll make sure we have this on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Models and celebrities have been making statements with their hairstyles, which tells us the season will be more hair-focused than ever. Today we have celebrity hairstylist Cesar De Leon Ramirez here to share a few insider tricks on how to perfect those looks at home. Welcome, Cesar.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I've been in the industry for 27 years now as a celebrity hairstylist. I've been blessed to work with some amazing clients like Ciara, Beyonce, J-Lo, Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande. I actually just got off tour with Karol G, who I've been touring with for the past 4 years. I've also been working with one of my favorite beauty brands in the industry, Topic, for the past 3 years as an ambassador. So Topic is an amazing product that I've loved and I've used throughout my career for many years. I've always said that it's my secret weapon, and it's perfect for creating that snatch look. And Topics just actually released a new product called Fill Me In. and it's quickly become my new favorite product. It comes in a 3-in-1 mascara applicator with a dough tip. Again, it's a keratin fiber mixed with argan oil. So it comes in a really creamy consistency formula that's super easy to use, so anyone can use this product. The way that I like to use it is that I take my dough tip, put a little bit of product on there, and then I find wherever I really want to perfect that hairline, if I see, a little spot that's a little sparse, or if I see a little spot that has missing hair, that's where I dab on the product with the dough tip, and then I take the mascara wand and I brush it through just to blend it in, and you immediately see results. And what's really great about this product is that it's super easy to just throw in your bag and take it on the go with you. So Fill Me In comes in 4 different colors. It comes in black, dark brown, medium brown, and blonde. So it's really universal and can work on anyone. Even if you have curly hair or straight hair, it's perfect for anyone. So you can go on Amazon, order your topic. You can go to CVS, you can go to Target, or even Ulta Beauty. And online, you can go to topic.com and order your product as well.
Hey, we all know someone who's had a potential heart scare, right? I know I have. The potential cause? A little known and often silent heart problem known as AFib. And it's the most common heart rhythm disorder and can strike anyone. Joining us on how to better understand AFib is cardiologist Mintu Turkahia and AFib patient advocate Melanie True-Hills. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So doctor, what is AFib and who's at risk?
AFib is an irregular and often very fast heart rhythm disorder. It can cause fluttering and other symptoms. It can cause shortness of breath or lightheadedness, or it can cause nothing at all where people don't even know they have it. Anyone can develop AFib. The risk goes up with age, especially over age 65. There's other risk factors too, like high blood pressure, being overweight.
So why is early detection of AFib so important, and what are the tools out there to help doctors diagnose AFib?
The first step is a diagnosis, and that comes with an ECG. Now, before, wasn't long ago, you had to go to the doctor's office and put on a bunch of wires and get one of these. I mean, we do that too at our office. But now technology is miniaturized and it comes to you at the home. And so we have one called the Zeo Monitor at iRhythm, and it's a patch you place on your chest. It records for up to 14 days while you go about your life. And that recording can help your doctor make a diagnosis, whether AFib, other heart rhythm problems, or often nothing at all, to give you reassurance.
Melanie, can you tell us more about stopafib.org and how you are helping others with the condition?
So, AFib hijacked my life, and I couldn't go anywhere for fear of having a stroke. So I had a procedure, and I've been AFib free for 19 years. So I wanted other people to be AFib free too. So that's why I started stopafib.org. I created as a patient-to-patient resource to share what I and other atrial fibrillation patients have learned.
And where can we go for more info?
So just visit stopafib.org to learn more, especially during September, which is Atrial Fibrillation Awareness Month.
Thanks for all that information. We'll make sure we have this on our website at dailyflashshow.com.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
As the seasons change, it can be difficult to know if your sniffles are caused by allergies or the common cold. Board certified in allergy and immunology and Zyrtec partner, Dr. Tanya Elliott has the scoop on how to effectively tell the difference and share some tips to help you and your family navigate symptoms and get you back to feeling your best self.
Thanks for having me. So how do you tell the difference between cold and allergies? Because it could be really confusing, right? Itchy eyes, runny nose, congestion, postnasal drip. So 3 easy ways to tell the difference. Number 1, allergies typically do not cause a fever or swollen lymph nodes. So if you have a fever or your neck is hurting and your glands are swollen, the likelihood is it's a cold. Number 2, the timing of your symptoms. Allergies happen after you're exposed to a trigger. So if it's when you're around your pet, or right when you go outside, or right when you wake up in the morning. Whereas with a cold, the symptoms will last throughout the course of the day and won't really wax or wane. Number 3 is the duration of your symptoms, how long it's lasting. So typically a cold lasts 7 to 10 days. Allergies can last weeks and even months, and fall allergy season lasts all the way up until the first frost. So what can we do about it? The first thing is to understand what your triggers are and then avoid those triggers. So if you're experiencing symptoms when you're around your pets, keep your pet outside of the bedroom. If you're experiencing symptoms when you're outside, when you come inside, you want to take off your shoes and leave them at the front door. You want to take off your clothes, throw them in the washing machine and wash them off. You want to take a shower, rinse off all that pollen. Have an air filter that's appropriate for the size of your home. Vacuum once a week with a HEPA vacuum. Wash your sheets once a week on the highest heat setting. Then when it comes to symptom management, I recommend an antihistamine like Zyrtec. Antihistamines block the release of a chemical called histamine from your allergy cells. And histamine is what's responsible for itching, swelling, redness, and congestion. I'm a big fan of Zyrtec Dissolve tablets because they dissolve instantly in your mouth and you don't need any water, so they're great for on the go. And they start within 1 hour and last for a full 24 hours. And they also have children's Zyrtec in a variety of forms and flavors, which provide 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies suitable for ages 2 and older. Now, if you have a cold, I cannot stress the importance of stress reduction, both on your physical body as well as mentally, especially as we're dealing with back to school and then the holidays right around the corner. Also, rest and hydration are key.
Thanks, and we'll have all that great info on our website at dailyflashshow.com.
This is Tim. Tim is all about time, and if you've ever had a chance to look into Tim's cold, dead eyes, you'll see that it's time for you to follow us on social media. Sure, there's 10,000 social sites out there, and we don't have the time to name them all. Seriously, just ask Tim. So take the time to look for Daily Flash TV on your favorite social sites and start following us. That's all the time, Tim. Goodbye.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. It's time for us to look at the lifestyles of the rich and famous as we dive into some celebrity real estate.
Okay, let's get started with Sean Hannity, who just sold his sprawling waterfront estate on Long Island for $12 million. It was an all-cash deal following an all-out bidding war. The Fox News host put his New York mansion on the market and moved to Florida earlier this year. The new owner is a fan of Hannity's work and even purchased the home's furniture and library, pushing the total sale price to more than $13 million. The 6-acre estate in Oyster Bay boasts a private dock, a par 3 golf course, a putting green, a swimming pool, and tennis court. The property received 4 offers and was under contract within a week. Hannity bought the waterfront property for $8.5 million back in 2008 and spent a few million in renovations. The mansion features 7 bedrooms and 1,100 square feet of living space.
Gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Adam Newman, he's the disgraced founder of WeWork, attempting to actually offload his Manhattan penthouse. The 6-bedroom home, first listed in 2020 for $37.5 million. Last summer, the home was back on the market for $32 million. It's now listed for $25 million. When Newman and his wife purchased the apartment in 2017, it was 2 separate units with a private rooftop terrace and a pink bathroom, apparently. Wow,
Those polka dot chairs.
Woo.
I like that banquette that they had in there too. Well, the San Francisco property, which was featured as the Tanner's family house, is on the market now for $6.5 million. The property last sold for $5 million in 2020 and has not been on the market since. The 3-story residence is located in the Pacific Heights neighborhood, was remodeled in 2019. Today, the 3,700 square foot home features a modern design with contemporary fixtures, high ceilings, large bay windows. The home includes 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, a 2-car garage, and you also get a backyard in the deal.
Which we never saw on the show, so the Full House house.
True.
And I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is a screensaver that I think Microsoft uses, or maybe Apple, one of those, that it has, because that hill that it's on the Full House, I think it shows it. So just know, I think if you buy this house, people are going to be coming by there all the time to take pictures. So keep that in mind, too. But it'd be kind of cool to say you lived in the Full House house. Right? Indeed. Well, that does it for our big show. We appreciate you joining today. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, for more information, just head to our website, dailyflashshow.com, for all the stories you've seen here today. Be good, everybody.
We'll see you when we look at you. Bye-bye.